Hey YouTube, it's TheDigitalOptics here today, and I'm going to be doing a review on the Yongnuo YN560-III flash. I did an unboxing before, but it wasn't great, so I'm not going to upload it. I didn't know what any of the buttons did, so I'm just going to do a review now. To start off, it comes with this bag. It comes in this case bag thing. Velcro shut. It's nice and padded. Feels pretty high quality case considering it's only like an $86 flash. So get to the flash itself. Just put that aside for 1 second. There's also something else in there. Just take a quick look at the flash. Bottom, top. That's the bottom, that's the top. In the back pocket here, there's the, put that off to the side. There's the hot shoe, or cold shoe I mean, stand. So when you're doing off-camera flash, which I'm probably going to be doing more often than on-camera flash, you can just put that on there and it stands up by itself, obviously. So put that to the side as well. Now we'll get to the flash itself. We'll do like a physical thing first, and then I'll show you what all the buttons do. So on the back, there's just the LCD screen, then there's all these buttons, the pilot light, LED indicator, 4 directional buttons I guess, an OK button, and an on-off button. Here, I'll show you. They're pretty responsive. They give a nice click. Seems like a pretty good quality flash. It has a pretty decent weight to it, so I don't think this is going to break very easily. It says Yongnuo, or Speedlight YN560-III at the top here. And then on the left side, there's this little rubbery door thing. It just use your fingernail to pry it out. There's a external battery port and I think that's called a PC port. And then there's this. It's not a button, it's just, if you're wondering, it's just like a grip, I guess. It looks like a button, but it's not. And then the front, there's the name, just the Yongnuo YN560-III. I think this is the IR receiver or whatever. It basically, when you say you're using your on-camera or your built-in camera flash, you can put this off, and when that flash triggers, or when that flash goes off, it'll trigger this one, and this one will go off as well. And then this black box here is the receiver for the RF 603, 602s transmitters, also made by Yongnuo. You can get those for about 30 bucks. And that's pretty much it for the top. There's just information about the recycling and power of the flash at the top. On the right side, I guess, there's another one of these button looking things. It's just not a button again, it's just rubber. And then there's the battery door. You slide it down and it pops up for you. I got some batteries in there. It just takes 4 AA batteries. Clicks shut. It's pretty good. As for the top, there's the flash itself, I guess. And then there's this. At the top, there's a pop-down flash diffuser, wide-angle diffuser, and a bounce card. They can pull out individually. Not very easily, but they do. And then the bottom, there's just the metal mount, and then this screw-on lock. It might be a problem if you have bigger fingers, but I have pretty small fingers, so it's not a problem for me. The flash goes from 90 degrees to a little bit facing backwards, probably like, I don't know, 190. It rotates 180 degrees to the left and 90 degrees to the right. Pretty versatile. And then that's pretty much it for the physical part of the flash. So I'm going to do the I guess, technical part now. Show you what all the buttons do. You just hold the on-off button for about 2 seconds to turn the flash on. You have to hold it or it won't turn on, unless you have the easy on-off setting. I'll show you that later. So this button here just turns the LED on and off. Click it once on, click it again off. And then it also, if you hold it, it chirps, which lets you know that this sound's on and off. You can see the little music note at the top. I like to keep it off so it doesn't chirp every time I do something. And then the second button changes from manual to multi-mode. And then the third button here just changes from manual to slave 1 to slave 2 to RX mode. Manual mode is when is what you would use when it is on your camera using on-camera flash. Slave 1 and slave 2 are used for when it's off camera being triggered by another flash. And RX mode is used when you are using a RF 603 or 602 triggers on your camera, so that you don't have to use one on your flash as well. So that's pretty much it for those buttons. This button here, the final button on the top row, just changes the zoom. It zooms from 24 millimeters all the way to 105 millimeters. Sorry, my dryer is going off if you can hear that. Just the directional buttons. I'll show you those later. The on-off button, again, hold it to turn it off, hold it to turn it on. This pilot, it says pilot right there. The red light, if you just click it, it will trigger the flash, just as a test. If you hold the left two buttons, it goes into the functions. So the RF, this option just lets you change if you have the RF 603 or 602 triggers. The CL option, I guess you could call it, it's just a clear. If you hold the center button, it'll restore the flash to original default settings. Go down here, the sleep mode is sleep mode on and off. You can just change it with the left and right. I keep it off usually, but and then this is the like how long it takes to go into sleep mode. Here, I'll turn the, don't know if, oh geez, okay, I don't know if that's any better, but how long it takes to go into sleep mode, and then how long it takes a flash to turn off. The SD is basically the same, except this is for when it's in sleep mode, or I mean not sleep mode, in slave mode, slave 1 or 2, how long it takes to turn the flash off. And then the SD, this one, the final, where there's 2 numbers, SD, and then 2 numbers is when it's in RX mode, how long it takes to sleep, how long it takes to turn off. Keeps going to the menu. The LCD is just how long it takes for the LCD to dim. The SO is the sound on and off. You can just change it with the left and right. I keep it off because it's less annoying. INC, you can change the increments. So say I have it on 0.3 and I have it on 1/2 power right now, for example. You can just change the increments with the up. It goes from 0.3 to 0.7, and then it goes to full power because 0.1, you get the point. And then 9U is the easy on off, so if I turn it on, I can just click the button instead of having to hold it. You still have to hold it to turn it on, but that's alright. And then that's it for the options. Just click the middle button to go back. The channel, the final function of this flash that I'm going to show you, if you click them both, you can see that that's flashing now. I'll try if you can get this close up. The camera's not the greatest at autofocusing in video, but it's changes the channel so that you can change the channel so that it's the same as your transceiver your RF 603 or 602 transceivers so that you can use them. One final thing I'd like to say about this flash is that this button, when it this LED right here, it lights up when it lights up blue when it's receiving a signal from the RF 603 or 602 triggers, and it lights up red when it's recycling. So like between when you can use the flash. So when it's when you're using a flash for on camera, if that's just like that, you can use a flash. When it's red, you have to wait for it to recycle. Put it back here. Okay, for overall, this flash is pretty good considering it's only $85 as opposed to like a Canon flash, which is, I believe, $500. It does not have the ETTL feature, so it's all 100% manual. Another thing, it comes with this diffuser. Dropped it. This diffuser, it doesn't, I can't seem to get it to fit on mine, so kind of useless. But anyway, comes with the manual in Chinese and English, and then it comes with just like a spec sheet or whatever. So overall, it's a pretty decent flash. Good enough for me since I don't use flashes often. But yeah, so I hope you liked the review. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.